Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So I'm a little late doing this. I haven't been feeling that great last few days, and so I didn't do the video. But I am doing my uh, month of November spread or card of the month video. I've been doing one every month this year when I pulled the spread in January, and I pulled, this is from my Light Seers Tarot, the King of Cups for the month of November. And this is probably my favorite depiction of the King of Cups just because he's got that hippie style going. He's very free, easygoing. And I kept putting the video off, because I've never pulled the King of Cups ever. I don't really have any um, association with the King of Cups, or so I thought. And as I was looking at different King of Cups in my different decks, I was really trying to figure out what my connection with the King of Cups would be. Um, and so then I looked at my little handy dandy guide here um, for the cups, for the king, if I can get to it. And it says there's a light seer and a shadow seer side of the card in the Light Seers Tarot. So the light seer says love, emotional intelligence, patience, experience, stability and balance, creativity, diplomacy, someone supportive, being nurturing, a wise leader. The shadow seer side says a drama king, withdrawn, not in touch with emotions, being triggered, temperamental, an opportunity to work with the subconscious mind and dive into self-care. And that's been a running theme throughout my week of the week spreads and my daily draws that I do every morning is the need for self-care, and the opportunity to work with the subconscious mind. And every other month or every other month, I pulled uh, the day, the last day of the month, or like the start of the new month. I would go back and look at the card and reflect on it and reflect on the month. And I couldn't really do that with this card. This is the first card all year that I'm just like, it doesn't resonate with me at all until I started reading about the negative aspects of this card was, you know, not in touch with your emotions. And that's also been another running theme for me this year is my year card is the Lover's card. And I fully believe, and I've said this many times, that, and I pulled that card so many times, that the Lover's card for me this year isn't about me in a relationship with someone else. It's about my relationship with self and the need for self-care and the need for emotional balance. And so I got to looking at this card a little differently last night when I was looking through the different cards. And I was like, maybe this isn't a card like the rest of the year where things had happened that correlated to the card. This is okay, it's nearing the end of the year. You've been working on this emotional stuff. You've been working on this balancing act. This is your reminder to be like the King of Cups, to be Zen, to be one with everything. Water is very cleansing, very purifying, and so I'm taking this card as it's not something that like came to fruition over the month. It's something that it's my reminder toward the end of the year, in case I get distracted or something else, to remember. It's again another to me reminder to keep my balance, to um, feel my feelings, to feel those emotions that come up and then let them go, to be the King of Cups. And so I found that very beautiful. And yeah, so let me read the rest of this because I don't think I've ever read this either. He softens his gaze and reaches for his singing bowl. When something unexpected comes into the King of Cups awareness, something that may shake another person's composure and send them into a state of stress or anger, he regulates his emotional state with his mature practice meditative energy. Finding the sweet spot between the empathic heart and intelligent mind is the key to this successful leadership style. Allow your emotional intelligence to guide you as you seek to marry logic, kindness, and love. If you are in a situation that asks you to navigate tumultuous energies, find your grounded serenity by calmly choosing care and diplomacy over force. In shadow, this king can suggest that you may be feeling withdrawn, moody, or temperamental, or you may be losing touch with how others are feeling at this time. Stay clear of situations that feel emotionally manipulative. Instead, seek to understand others through empathy, tolerance, and compassion, and emotional fulfillment will be yours. And then the quote says, "My heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead." And I've been getting these same words this year where balance has been a big word for me this year. Emotions has been a big word for me this year. Leadership has been a big word for me this year that just keeps coming up. And it's almost like this card is like, okay, this is your last ditch effort this year, while the Lover's card is your card of the year, to really get in touch with that emotional side of you, to open that up and meditate if necessary, do what needs to be done to overcome your emotional stuntness, I guess. And so I really, really, when I sat down and looked at it and looked at all the different cards I have in the different decks, this really just hit home, and I find it very beautiful. So that is from my Light Seers. Of course, this is the deck I used when I did my year ahead spread. So this is the card that came up. But I do want to show you guys a few other cards from other decks because, you know, anytime we get the chance to show them off, we will. So this is from my True Black Tarot, the King of Cups. And I love the seashell. And it's almost like he is already underwater. Here. Very beautiful. Then we have from my second edition 5-cent tarot, the King, and there's keywords on here. One keyword is compassion, diplomacy, balance, and then if you reverse it, there's reversed words: heartless, unstable, uncaring. And I love that it's a fish, and I actually had a dream a couple of years back. It was a weird dream, but this fish was in that dream, so that's kind of weird. Then we have from the Universal Celtic Tarot, which I was looking through this last night. I'm like, I don't know why I'm not working with this more. It's gorgeous. And I love the whole grounded. He's got the cup filled with water, I'm imagining, and then he's sitting in the tree. It's almost connecting, and then you see, yeah, there's a stream back there, and a waterfall. I never noticed a waterfall. He's connecting the ground and water together, and I find that beautiful as well. And then the little fireflies, it's gorgeous. And then we have my, oh my gosh, why am I always blanking on this deck? The name of it. I can't remember the name of this deck. Every time I go to video, I can't remember the name of it. But I love it. It's one of my favorites. It was on Kickstarter. It was by Two Trees Tarot. Oak Ash and Thorn. The Oak Ash and Thorn. And he's just adorable. So I had to throw in a little cute animal. And there's little fish jumping out of the water there. That's cute. And then we have from my 2.0, because I had to throw an RWS in there. And I love the colors in this 2.0. There's a little fish jumping there. And then we have for my Bone, Stone, and Earth Flesh Tarot. Looks like Poseidon. Love it. And then we have from my... Why am I not remembering any of the names of these decks? I don't know. Tarot of the She. And that's awesome too. And the keyword at the bottom is Gift of Wisdom. Love that. And then we have from my Encore Tarot, because I can never not show this deck because it's so beautiful. And he's got seahorses up there. I love it. Just a second.